or registered yet that it's Monday. I got a bunch of stuff that I got to do to try to get this stuff prepared. I really need to call up and try to turn in this situation with Molly, which was the case on Friday. As far as the lady from Tides of Change goes, the lady that I spoke with from the crisis line told me I should get a different advocate. I don't need a different advocate. I need the lady to understand the situation that it is. So one of the Fred Meyers employees is here, and I recorded the whole time I was sleeping, and there was enough charge on my battery. It's down to 0% actually by the time I woke up. The external battery was down to 0%. I got it charged up to 4% now. So this employee was a witness to her actually beating on my vehicle, and the lady that he's with is also a witness. Apparently Molly tried to break into their building. She's a fucking nut job. Anyway, the guy that I spoke with, who was a Fred Meyer employee, told me that she was 86th from there, and that she's been gone a while, and she came back. Now, I do talk to, like I said, the employees there at Fred Meyer talk to me nicely. They treat me like I'm a person. They don't threaten, harass, or try to fucking intimidate me. And like I said, the situation with that Rob feller, you know, obviously he wasn't getting a shitty attitude. Obviously he wasn't trying to tell me I can never go back and I can't shop there and don't ever come on the property or anything creepy like that. You know, he was civil about it. Now there is a new Starbucks right over there by the Fred Meyers, literally right across the street. That I was speaking to, who was witness to Molly fucking. Well, he knows a little bit more about her history in this town. She's from Portland, and this is the first I had heard of her being in this town before, but the thing is, this lady is very dangerous. And women like this, playing victim, often result in men being fucking murdered. So we have to get to the point where the cops are going to fucking listen before she gets someone killed. I've known enough screwed up women who do shit like that to know that yes, you need to be ever fucking vigilant. Idea. I was gonna go to see if the internet works at McDonald's. The problem with that lady is that she didn't understand it was an emergency, and most of them don't unless someone goes in with you to explain to them that it is an emergency. Now, this is not a situation where I'm hateful towards people. This is a situation where I'm frustrated as fuck because I'm being victimized and nobody's doing nothing. Well, there is another panhandler out here today, and none of the employees are messing with it. He's the guy with one dog. He's one of Molly's victims, too. Oh my god, I'm gonna stop and pet his dog again. No, that's not an angry bark. That's a you pet me, you pet me. I know you pet me. You petted me before, come pet me. All right. Got a new Starbucks here, so we'll go take a look at that. I'm over at the Denny's area. Denny's and Starbucks. It's my charge on my phone. 79%. All right, so there's also a guy named Marcus Ibarra, and I got a hold of him a few times. He was supposed to help me to expose the situation there with the medical crap that happened in Hood River. This guy works for peer support through one of those agencies, and so I got a hold of him, and he actually looked up my medical stuff on his computer and told me there was a bunch of stuff wrong. So it's not possible for somebody to do this without the means to do it. But I still have to try. I get treated like I'm not trying no matter what, but that's the point there with making sure I make the effort. When they lie and say that I didn't make the effort, at least I have proof. There was a lady who was going to help me today. Her name is Claire. And with me not registering that it's Monday, I'm going to have to try to get all this stuff done as quick as possible. I know that the people at Tides of Change, they're closed like 3 or 4. Yeah. Anyway, the employee there at Fred Meyers who was talking to me this morning, and the lady that was with me, she's an employee too. Also, I guess either his mother or her mother was also there, and yeah, this has been ongoing. Obviously, I've been getting along with all of the Fred Meyers employees. The one lady that, well, it's not a situation of me not liking her. It's a situation of she's helping Molly to do her manipulating thing, and that's what women do. They pull the, oh, poor me, poor me, poor me. I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl, poor me, poor me. And yeah, fuck that. Anyway, I do have to turn in Tom because he is obviously gaslighting and playing fucking head games. I like Tom. Well, except for the fact that he's a bitch. He talks nice, and he don't like confrontation, but he tells me that he told her things that, he really doesn't have the balls to say those things to her face. If she wants something, he will bow down and fucking take it, and fucking amen. No, that's not helpful to anybody, not even you. So I got some of them youngins there that were there for Molly running around fucking playing goddamn victim, and of course several of the employees now as well. You know, there's about 6 or 7 people that are willing to testify about the situation. Let's see if I can find a damn lighter. There's some folks that was walking across the parking lot. They saw my car and had to pause. Good morning.
I saw you in Hood River a couple days ago.
It wouldn't have been a couple of days ago, but I was in Hood River.
Yeah, I recognize your whole setup.
Yeah, I was getting victimized by tweakers there and cops. I had to leave.
Too bad, man. Good luck.
You too, thank you. Difficult not to remember me, huh? Obviously, it would have been about 3 weeks ago or more. So, I got witnesses. That guy this morning who works at Fred Meyer, he gave me his phone number, and I have his permission to give it to the police. Molly was instructed on multiple occasions to leave me alone. When I spoke to the cops about it, did you talk to the cops? Yes, I did. Absolutely, I did. They blew me off because I have a penis. Myself and that Fred Meyer employee actually had a conversation about that too. Seems most people here don't have much respect for the cops here because the cops here have no respect for anybody. When you're being victimized and they're acting nonchalant like it's no big thing, telling you to do things that you're not capable of doing, I mean, really, there's a safety issue here and they're ignoring it. This harassment does drive people fucking crazy, and then you want to fucking treat them like shit because it drives them crazy. Matty Boa did the same goddamn shit with the situation with Natalie Bollinger. Matty Boa did the same fucking shit. The rumors that I was being fucking assaulted over, yeah, they started with Natalie and Alicia lying out their fucking ass. But they weren't the ones spreading them fucking rumors throughout Boulder. That was all Matty Boa. How do I know that the shit that Molly is pulling gets people fucking assaulted and killed? Because I've been through this before. Natalie Bollinger is fucking dead. And Alicia Bollinger got away with it. And Matty Boa got away with it. For the same goddamn reason as they're getting away with it here. It's called sexism. They don't want to do their fucking jobs? Well, then we need to do something about that. If they are going to ignore their jobs to the point that they're getting people fucking killed and injured, yes, those officers deserve equal treatment. Those officers do not deserve the right to press false charges on people who are trying to turn them in, but they do it anyway. Thank goodness that gentleman at Fred Meyers is not too much of a fucking coward, and thank goodness for Claire, who's not too much of a coward. And I suppose since that other guy is over there and he's had issues with Molly, I ought to go get his words. Although her and him yelling at well, it was mostly her yelling at him and him telling her to get the fuck away from him. Get the fuck away from me, get the fuck away from me, get the fuck away from me, get the fuck away from me. Who else has said that? At least 4 other people recorded, myself included. The problem is that those cops, being lazy pieces of shit, made more work for them. But who's going to make them do their job? Hopefully Claire and that gentleman from Fred Meyer will be enough to get it started. As far as that other situation goes with the guy in the Dolphin, that's also a situation where Fred Meyer's employee is, well, on standby. As soon as we find somebody to turn this shit into. She said if there's anything that I need to let her know. That harassment's been ongoing. It's been ongoing since Hood River. Obviously, I was in Hood River. I got plenty of recordings in Hood River. And that gentleman looking at my car recognized me from Hood River. Yes, I'm smoking tobacco out of an aluminum pipe. I had a gentleman give me $11 this morning, and I could go get cigarettes with it. I get it. Why don't you go buy a pack of cigarettes? Because I need that money for other things. I'll be using $3 of it to utilize the Starbucks. I'm going to get a hold of Claire in just a minute and see if she's willing to do an exchange. We can work one day on her stuff and one day on mine. Work together as a team and make sure that you got backup so that you always have somebody there and present. I'm not sure if she'll be able to, but I do need to give her a call and find out. Let me see what all I got going on here. Alright. Yeah, Molly literally tried to break into the Fred Meyers building through the employee thing. She thinks that if she plays fucking victim, oh, I'm scared. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're a fucking manipulative goddamn cunt. The thing is that this does get people killed, and it is felonious. She is knowingly, willingly, and intentionally trying to get innocent people injured because she didn't get what she fucking wanted. Well, too bad, Molly. Too bad, Alicia Bollinger. Too bad, Maddie Boa. You don't get to destroy a man's life because you didn't get what you wanted right when you fucking wanted it. A lot of people want to accuse me of being that way. No. I have been infinitely patient. Found tobacco.
Non-stop.
Bonjour. You know that Molly lady that was screaming at you the other day? She's been Molly, the crazy old lady.
What's that?
Oh God.
I don't know. It's been like a week since I was through here. I just got here.
Yeah. Well, she
the
was.
one that stayed in that.
Yeah.
The one that stayed over here in that bush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one. She was playing victim and running around, fucking playing all sorts of fucking head games the last few. Well, she's been doing it for 3 weeks. But yeah, that's her. She was trying to pretend to the Fred Meyers employees after all the bullshit that she pulled that I was the one who was pulling all this shit. I'm like, no, all of the issues I've had here Every bit of it is over her. Nobody else here gives me issues. But they came out and told me we're not allowed to panhandle out here and a bunch of other crap. But they also, you know, the guys who came out and talked to me, they were very respectful. So.
Yeah. Somebody's been up here flying. Somebody pennies up here.
Yeah. Well, they're allowed to fly. I ain't. That's one of the things is that, I mean, really, Fred Meyers will tolerate it, but when you get a fucking crazy nut job like her, fucking.
That kind of ruins it for the rest of us.
It does.
That's the reason why I come up. I spend half the year up here, but I keep moving. I go up and down, man.
Well, I haven't made enough to keep moving, but
I was up in Warrenton this last week. I literally just got off bus at noon.
well, I don't think they'll bug you. They weren't gonna bug me until she fucking made a big stink, and she won't leave me the fuck alone. So I gotta do something.
I see they cut down that bush right there.
Yep.
Got tired of her and another dude sleeping in there.
Yep. That's very true. Yeah, I was noticing that.
That's the only part they cut down was that right there.
Just the part where she was staying in. Yep. All right. Well, be safe. That's actually the bushes they cut down. That's where Molly's camp was. Yep, they chopped every goddamn thing down. We can't have pretty things. We have to make sure that hobos don't have a place to stay. We have to ensure that no matter what, homeless people are forced to keep on moving. They never get to stop and establish themselves anywhere. Cops won't do a goddamn thing for a homeless person, especially if it's a homeless male. When we're victimized out here, we are treated like we are fucking junkies, no matter what. Fuck the police, nationwide. You know, everywhere I go, people telling me the cops there are particularly bad. No, they're bad everywhere. As soon as they realize the American public doesn't give a holy fuck about anybody. God bless America and all that. Anyway, people are stupid, and we know this. Let's see what it says on the door here. Store hours, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Oh, that's not very long. That only gives me a little over an hour at the Starbucks here, so yeah, I gotta go to the Starbucks at Fred Meyers. But first, I gotta make some phone calls. I started trying to get help stopping the abuse 3 weeks ago. I have to be afraid to go in to talk to the police unless someone is there with me because the cops will blow me off. They will make excuses. I still have about 30 minutes of the recording with Officer Martinez. Officer Martinez, his demeanor and his excuses show me that he's not going to do his job and he's not going to try to do his job. That's the thing about needing an officer to actually do their fucking job. That officer on Friday did everything that he could to be a fucking dick. He talked nice, though. Now, he wanted to focus on the dude in the Dolphin where Molly is the immediate danger. That guy in the Dolphin, yeah, he'll come back through. Pretty well guaranteed he'll stop back through. If I travel on to a different city and I make a video somewhere and it's close by, there's a chance, pretty goddamn good chance, obviously, that he will show up there just to harass me. That's the thing. When I tell somebody to leave me the fuck alone, I need help getting them to stop. If Molly pretends like I might do something, look at all of the fucking damage that she has done to my life already because cops don't want to do a goddamn thing. I have spoken to the cops on multiple occasions about her. These people need to shut the fuck up and find out what's going on. Anyway, I gotta call Tides of Change. There's a lot of fucking witnesses to this. A lot of them. Well, you know how we end these videos. Good to be rid of you. Thanks for coming to visit. Stay out of trouble or don't get caught. Remember, you are your brother's keeper, and no victim left behind.